tabletop experiment I was doing around the time of this recent neutrino detection. Pulsars, when you don't respect those lights flickering up there, or you want to play games with narratives, somebody might have figured out how the pulsars work up there and using them as a relay. Yeah? So, this weekend, snap this right into reality. Yeah?
All right, sounds good. Now,
Great.
I will ask it one more time, and I hope you get a yes. I hope to get a yes or no from you. Does a mathematical formulated ideology, theory, does
Zero
that
theorem?
represent reality, or are you safe to say, yeah, it's just a theory, and it's just what we believe it to be, but not necessarily a reality because you cannot run it through the scientific method? Yes or no?
I think we're already at this point now with mankind. I don't think many notice it though. Many men have gone into labs like underground, CERN, ITER, and studied things, atoms, slam things, whatever. They're just building a corpus understanding, protein folding, everything. Yeah. So what power somebody has to like do something is insane right now with AI too. Just yeah. It's insane. Okay, so when any man on this earth, forevermore even, right, says you can't do something or suggests you can or there's some limit to it, you're almost giving a person the motivation, because most things are solved, to take that gem and then go run and try to actually do it, right? And the chances are over time, somebody's going to be a success versus people saying no, no, no. And whatever is out there, you see, because nobody knows, whatever is out there.
So what it comes down to, that I understand, is that at the end of the day, you believe, yes, that you can...
Hold on, if I could finish. Well, no. That just gives people the motivation.
You were finished because there was a big break, yeah? So my understanding is, yes, you believe you can reify your mathematical equations into reality if you... I forget the exact word, so I'm not going to say it. But yes, you believe that mathematics can be reified into reality.
Yeah, reify? Yeah.
I was looking for a yes or no.
I'm glad you...
Newt, I was looking for a yes or no. Quick, yeah. No, that's very... Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, AJ, you said reify, right? Yeah, all you need is reciprocals for that. And since you used the word reify, you know exactly what a reciprocal is. And since you don't want to believe much about what's beyond the horizon, when I drill through it, I get to see those reciprocals and I get to yank them right over here. See? So you do understand what that means. I'm glad you do. Now, okay, what were you saying? The other guy?
So another mathematical concept.
Go ahead.
So just again, another mathematical concept.
Oh, I've already done tests and proven it. Yeah.
You've proven it with the test.
I'm just scaling now, and it requires me to go down into that buffer.
Okay, yeah. Newt. Just real quick, you can scale mathematics. I get that, but
you can scale the causal effect too.
Is that? But is that reality?
Depends on the scale, you see. I've already posted the papers, and this is what happens when people think you BS for 2 hours. There's two papers I posted. Well, give me a second. I'm trying to answer you. I posted a paper literally called The Thick Present. Unironically, it's thick, right? If I condense enough things at scale, right, the sheer causality of that will determine the reality of things more locally than the other lesser thing. So depending on the scale, it's always dependent on the scale as to what effect it has on reality. You should know that.
I get you, but at the end of the day, what I'm trying to draw you back to is to realize, and I do respect, your mind at this point. Though we have to address the fact that at the end of the day,
I wish Quantum Eraser was here right now.
I really do too, by the way, because it would be funny. But here's the point:
I want to dig into him if he doesn't spurg and mute me.
At the end of the day, Newt, is that I think you would have to agree with us. It's just a mathematical construct at the end of the day.
Oh, well, hold on. That's what you want to classify it as. Now, I'm being quite frank with you. Someone like me, you've just tempted me to prove you wrong. Now,
I love it.
If I fail in this venture, wait, hold on. If I fail in this venture, I just fail. I wasted my time, resources, whatever. But if I succeed, the sheer magnitude of what I discover, it's worth it, right?
How do
This
you
is the
how
nature of all such temptation, right? So then,
okay?
chances are one autist succeeds, and then the consequence of that versus any other, the autist actually not. Yeah, that one person is gonna light the fire. Yeah, it's
But I think,
consequences.
but I
What do you mean?
think, I think you're missing the bigger point, though. Like, don't get me wrong.
I'm trying to
If
convey it to you, but you keep
hold
skipping
on,
past it, even
no,
though
no,
you
no, hold
have it
on,
in
hold
your
on. No,
name. Yeah.
on the contrary, because you are able to solve the formula, it still doesn't make the formula reality because you have a mathematical construct, an ideology, a theory mathematically that it makes sense and you can come to a conclusion. You will get an equal sign at the end of that sentence, but doesn't make it reality. That's my point. When you said that the horizon is the second law of thermodynamics barrier, then I told you, well, what about the guy at the horizon? That's not a barrier for him because that's a whole open sky for him. But mathematically, this is why I can agree with you on your position, but at the same time,
Okay.
you're missing the bigger picture. You get what I'm saying,
No,
Newt?
You're saying this. Wait, you're saying this, ignoring everything. I'm trying to be frank and truthful with
I'm
you.
not ignoring
Right.
it.
Everything I posted goes against the idea that I don't have utter foundation for this. Right. I can't just keep posting stuff to you while you treat me like this, right? Because I'd never have even put this out publicly, and it does tell actually a very coherent story. And the reason why I know that is because I've already worked it out. Those things that I posted with more context, and it's spot on, dude. I've had adversarial LLMs. Wait, hold on. I've had adversarial LLMs from different companies run through my work with no other context besides prove this wrong, look at the integrity, is the math working out, blah, blah, blah. Buddy, there's no
Okay,
way. There's no
I
way.
agree.
So,
I
like,
get that. No, Newt,
Let me
when
ask
you
him.
refuse to see that, I must say,
I
when you refuse
understand
to
that.
see that
No,
clear picture I put
no,
inside chat,
no,
that's
no,
just you
Newt,
doing
you're
that, bro.
missing, bro. You're missing the forest through the trees. Listen, bro,
I'm in the
I
forest,
get
champ.
that.
I'm in the dark forest. What do you mean?
There you go. But listen,
Yeah.
you're in a
What?
mathematical forest, right? You're in a computer screen, and right
You think
now,
I'm? Yeah, you think I'm in the lot? You think I'm in the Carl Jung's red room, like going crazy with all the
exactly,
symbols? I've
just
already
like you
posted
posted
the
earlier.
images of
I
that
know, just like you posted
immediately.
earlier.
Wait,
I
hold up.
know,
Immediately when I sensed, right, that's what you were suggesting. I do
right?
take your name seriously, so I figured you would know about that. You see what
I
I'm saying?
did. I
And
totally
so
understood.
immediately when you said it, I posted that. Now, one thing is context. Someone like you should always, with talking with someone like me, if you take me seriously, and you think that I know what you should always, people like us, you should pay close attention to these
As I did.
screenshots, bro. Wait, so if you look right next to what seems to be a video, it's called the Library of Babel on YouTube, by the way. Boom, bing, bada boom. I went to certain timestamps even, and I did this in real time while you were talking. You look over to the right, you see what I was searching for next to it? Simulation of bosonic transport, right? Now, would that have any use in the Red Room? It would. What was I listening to at the time? A song that looks like, oh wow, it looks like that, and it says all there is, right? All there is this calculated snapping of causal information in the Red Room.
Right.
Many.
Keyword
Yeah, hold
calculated.
on. So many before have lost their minds completely in this room. This is Carl Jung's Red Book. Men lose their minds when they see the mathematics of creation. I could post another image immediately right now that shows the flat Earth, and it shows an abyss straight in the middle of it. And it's actually the fundamental problem of math. It's a YouTube video. Right?
Again, it goes back to it collapsing on itself. I know that's why it's an abyss.
Yeah.
And guess what? If you look
you think
into
it
things,
collapses? Hold on.
listen. Here's my point, brother. When you look into things mathematically on a grand scale, they implode. Wanna know why? Because you
I'm glad you
cannot
said that. I'm glad you
rely.
said
The reason why, bro, is because reality is not just math. It's not just a calculated thing. It's way bigger than math, by the way. And when you try to introduce this ideology that's mathematically and formulated, and you're trying to explain things onto a paper, and it formulates, it doesn't comport with reality. And I love that the creator of this place has even set it up that way to where
Beautiful. Glad you said that. Yeah.
yes, it sets up man for folly, because once a man thinks he knows the answer,
There we go.
God throws a screwball in that, and then it throws you off. That's why it implodes on itself. I love that.
That's what I
At least
was
you get
saying.
it.
Okay.
Apocrypha,
Wait,
I've
we're
been
getting
trying to jump
somewhere.
in.
We're actually
That's
getting
why I
somewhere.
was trying to say that the
You
horizon
agree,
that
Jimsy?
you're saying, it might be reaching the limitation of the confined environment that we're in, and even when you guys mentioned if we're confined, I mean that might be the limitation of the math. You can only reach that point.
Oh, okay. So, do you agree with what he just said, Jimsy? Especially about he got into something that mattered. Then you got beyond the horizon. See, finally, yeah. And he said things. God, in the red.
Yeah,
God in the
exactly.
red
Because
room would operate.
I told Quantum Eraser, if we live in a confined
There
environment,
goes the
as
name.
the antecedent to the gas pressure, the antecedent to the container, right? It will be the creator. So your horizon, the limitation of the horizons, will be that edge, that limit, and whatever you describe as this curve, you said it was this.
Yeah, you're gonna
It was
say God twisted the barrier so tight. No man
twisting the
could
barrier.
twist
You might
through
be
it. Yeah.
observing this twisting at the edge of the containment.
So the
The
waters, right? The
limitation.
firmament. Yeah, the firmament. No man can go beyond the waters, right? Genesis verses 1
So
through
past that point, the math
30s.
might be dark matter that nobody knows how it looks. It's dark.
It
It's
is.
black, and
Wait.
nobody knows.
Oh, there goes that term. It is.
Yeah,
It is that.
that's why
You know what's in
Apocryphon is
there.
saying that it might be
Hold
like
on. We're getting
in an
somewhere. We're
in error, no?
all three of us are getting somewhere. Do you know what's in that goop? You know, one of the really big things that's in the goop. Oh, dark matter, dark energy. The past, bro. The past.
Hmm.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say before I go forward?
I hear you, but I can't picture. Can't picture it
Okay.
yet.
Yeah, so then you remember I told you I was looking for certain things in the past. So you have three variables here. In the past, the truth, liars, in the goop. Do you get it now? When I say I'm drilling through that thing and I have a way of looping it back around, you get it. Okay. And the technique is really good, bro. My drill tip, it's actually I got one more thing to add to it. All right, I can just zip through anything. So, God and the truth. Yeah, you don't want somebody to put that together. That's judgment, bro. Tempting fate. Yeah.
Isn't it intentional, the fact that maybe the designer, the creator, doesn't want people to figure it out?
Well, certain people obviously have. Long time. Thousands of years, long time. Some people even did some stupid crap thousands of years before. And then the story goes God came down and kicked their teeth in, right? So maybe God's watching them right now through other souls, and he's about to kick their teeth in again, because it seems like if they've worked out this much physics, they're about to get their happy behinds right up against it again. See? I know that much. But what do they use?
I get that picture.
Or do they use truth, or do they use lies? And which of those is the green and which is the red? In the picture I posted inside chat. You know, it's the younger men who always get like hasty and put a lot of stuff out there on the internet, especially like these little new initiates. So yeah, there you go. I think there's a telling of the green man. There's all religions have this thing called the green man. It's like Piccolo in the forest. The Asians have the dark forest. Are you getting the picture yet?
Yeah.
People have figured out what's beyond the horizon. Ben figured it out. People are going back and forth now with even more capability. Yeah, some are good, some are bad, and that is definitely going to factor into reality going forward. It's been factoring in. So I hate to burst that bubble, but yeah, you now understand the nature of what I do. So you acting like it isn't real is rich. It has always been rich, but it's motivation.
Well, if there's so many topics that go beyond, kind of go in addition, parallel to this conversation. Because when people talk about weather modification or the melting towers of 9/11, that those towers just turn into
Completely
dust.
different
So,
topics. I don't. Yeah, I'm an engineer. I actually was in school at the time, and you know, young men when they're in school and they think they're know-it-alls. So we had to take mechie and stuff. Dude, we were all over that. Like in college, there's nothing there. When you heat up steel, the atoms are arranged in a completely different lattice configuration. The strength, the tensile strength, everything. They didn't coat the beams. So yeah, if you heat up beams like that with all the weight on them, spaghetti, melt, break apart, fly apart, everything, every crazy fracture gradient you can imagine. So it all makes sense to me. Other aspects I'm not going to get into, but the collapse, whatever. See, me, you give me something, I'm going to get to the bottom of it and move on. I don't have time for lies, dude. Did that in like half a semester with a bunch of crackheaded autists across every discipline. We got together literally on Friday with beers and just banged through it, dude. Any public release, we got it, looked through it. Yeah. Tried to create models in AutoCAD, all sorts of stupid crap.
Did you guys realize that a fire that long can melt beams? I'm just curious because that's actually that's factual, bro.
It causes fatigue when you have pressure, you have twisting from different points, right? Pressing on the beam. As the atoms start to decohere because of the heat.
Do you know what a dog bone is? Hey, buddy, do you know what a dog bone is? I love this conversation. Do you know what a dog bone is?
Yeah, I've also replaced the headers on like engines and stuff like that, timing chains. Yeah.
No. Hold on, bro. I'm talking about structural engineering. Do you know what a dog bone is?
What is it?
Dog bones are used in all sorts of stuff. You're telling me about.
Okay, so a dog bone. So a dog bone. When we build buildings, I'm an iron worker. When we build buildings, dog bones are
bracket on the.
No. Listen, dog bones are an engineered like thing where they purposely we make floors with dog bones because if there was any like structural integrity, it's compromised, the building will collapse on the dog bone, so that way the whole building can still stand. So this whole 9/11 shit is bullshit.
Pancaking negates that.
Because it wouldn't pancake like that. Because technically, on an engineering level, it's funny that you say that because on an engineering level, bro, it would never collapse like that. Because structurally, like
notice how I said pancaking immediately? Like, we sat there and analyzed this with professors in college, like actively. We ran through all of this. That's why I know the term. And
okay, good. So then you would know that a building would never fall in on itself the way 9/11, the way the Trade Centers collapsed in on itself. It wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
it wouldn't.
Yeah, it would.
There's buildings that have been on fire. Listen, there's buildings that have been on fire for over 48 hours and the building still stood standing. Want to know why? Because melting iron, for it to decrease its integrity like that, it would never happen. And that's why it fucking was obviously not what the fucking people said it was, bro. I'm just saying that. I'm just gonna throw that 2 cents.
I think
we went into way more.
The stone
literally rigged up models in AutoCAD for dog bones. Like I just didn't know what you were talking about. Like truss system that causes weight to be distributed in the 9/11 towers. It actually was a central load balance structure. It wasn't to the external thing that you think is this dog bone type thing.
You're right. It was central.
Can occur. You know what that means? If central supports are compromised, which they were.
Okay. But you know what that means? That means the building would have toppled. Do you understand? Can you grasp that? That means that building would have toppled, not fell in free fall speed. It wouldn't collapse in that manner, bro. Because the central beams that were in the center of it was the strongest fucking point. And you can't. So guess what? If I crashed a plane on the side and it melted all the outside. If you think fucking fire can melt steel, well, fucking that's one story. But if you think that a building, if all the central force was in the middle, Yeah, straight. Okay, congratulations. It would pancake down, but you know what would be still be left standing was a center point of it, because simply by the engineering itself, it would have fucking fallen around it, not within it. And because it fell within it, this is why there's a big, huge conspiracy that it had to have been a demolition type fucking thing. Because there's no way, bro. Even in engineering, bro.
Yeah, you're giving a lot of words to this, dude. Engineers, man, at the point this kind of stuff happened, dude, AutoCAD sim was like fucking, it was fire, dude, right? We were using it in college. I wasn't joking. Me and my autistic friends literally got in the most powerful clusters on our campus and ran sims of this, like, because we had the metal details and stuff. You just loaded in the sim. When a bunch of the agencies, international, whatever, got the pieces, whatever, right? Their narrative, they got the pieces, try to reconstruct it. They released all the documentation with the sims, how they coded the sims, blah blah blah. How the towers did that pancaking thing, and da da da. Dude, they have intimate, like, by truss, like the structural integrity mapping. They have that on a per beam basis for the whole building. You could zoom in, move around, everything on the model.
Hey, bro. Hey, I'm sorry.
It's all
I'm sorry to burst your bubble.
It's a program.
Hey, bro. No, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but there's over 2,000 engineers worldwide that said bullshit. It would not have fucking fallen like that, bro. Bullshit.
Yeah, you get an airplanes that are designed by these same software systems.
Building 7.
Like, give me a break.
What they say about Building 7?
Right, Building 7 with a few fires. Yeah, how did Building 7 collapse at free fall when only a fucking few fires were on the fucking west side of it, bro? If you cannot have a building that is fucking a quarter of acre wide or whatever the fuck distance it was, even if it was to collapse, it would have collapsed it on one side, bro, because of the dog bones. It would have fucking been engineeredly structured that way. And Real Trade 7 is a smoking gun, because there's no fucking way if you put a fire in an office building because a building next to you collapsed and it caused a small fire within it, it would not fucking take out all the supporting beams, bro. Stop the bullshit, stop the lying, stop the false propaganda. I'm tired of fucking dumbasses that try to do that. I'm an ironworker. We build buildings. I understand structural integrity and how we build shit. So don't fucking go down that road with me, brother. I'll fucking wreck you.
I haven't said enough to do that. I haven't said enough to do all of that stuff you're saying. You've been speaking most of the time, and you're speaking the narrative that I've heard before, that I've dived into. All I can say to you is what I found when I dove in. And I can produce that. So one thing about Building 7, most of all, nobody ever shows the front side of it. Now, you want me to go fish out the detailed images of the front side of it, you're going to see the whole front side, like, fucking caved the fuck in. Actually, you want me to get those pictures? And I'm not talking about, like, later on. I'm talking about almost immediately. The building fell into
Can you post that? I haven't seen that. Can you post that?
I got you, bro.
Do you remember? Okay, hold on, real quick. Do you remember the Oklahoma? Hold on, just real quick. Do you remember the Oklahoma?
Yep.
Yes. Do you remember how that building was still standing, even though a fucking bomb blew out fucking half of it?
Yeah, you know why?
So you think that a fire? So you think that a small fire is going to collapse an entire building? Bro, come on, wake up. Stop fucking sipping the fucking Kool-Aid, bro. Like, no, that does not happen to buildings, bro.
You keep saying a lot, and I'm not saying... Okay, so...
Go ahead.
During a time period when America was at war, it designed a ton of buildings all throughout the U.S. to be bomb-proof, nuclear blast-proof to certain degrees, blah, blah, blah. The Gothic structure. You can look up the America's Gothic period.
What the fuck are you talking about? Shut the fuck up.
Oh, you're here. You're here.
Shut the fuck up.
Mute me.
Shut up.
I wanted to actually talk to you, champ.
Somebody shut... I'm not talking... Who's dumber? You or Dicelo?
It's not about that. It's about a refusal to talk.
I don't know what it...
If you
who's
don't want to
dumber?
talk to me, that's fine.
Just shut the fuck up. Is the Earth a globe
I think I'm
or
done here.
a horizontal plane? Yeah, you're done. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Gemsy. You going to appeal to Gemsy with your doofus horse shit? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he's here and he doesn't want to talk to me, so there's that. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. You're dumber than a bag of hammers. At best, you're an idiot savant, but I would drop the savant. You're just a fucking idiot. Get your dumb ass out of here. Go talk to Dicelo with his counter space. Shut the fuck up.
Q, you just missed the last 2.5 hours. of
QE, we were waiting for you, QE.
Oh yeah,
He's
scroll up
been
and side check
talking
QE with your
in this
skeleton with
place
green eyes.
for
I even
2.5
featured you in the side chat,
hours.
but I explained the physics
Yeah.
about it.
Shut
It's
the
sad that
fuck
you don't
up.
tell your other friends what
Shut
that
up.
means,
You wouldn't
bud.
know what physics was if it climbed up your arse and started kicking footballs wrapped in Carolina Reaper lace concertina wire. Shut the fuck up.
Why don't you
What?
just tell your friends
Can you
what
tell
your
me
dumbass
something?
profile
Can you
picture
tell me
means in your
something,
website
Gemsy?
picture? Why don't you just
He's
fucking
been
do
in
that
here.
to start?
Shut
You're an honest man.
up. Shut up. He's been in here for 2.5 hours.
Let me rephrase that. I got in here in the last hour and a half, and he's been in here before that. And around that time, or soon after I got in here, it was stated he was here for 2 hours. So it could be even longer than that.
Oh yeah, you missed the whole part about the horizon being a thermodynamic barrier. That was interesting.
Huey, I dare you, if you're willing to take it, or you'll allow me to do it, to scroll up in the chat and look at all his posts, okay? All the quote-unquote citations he's made, which are not citations, they're links, they're sources, to stuff, right, that at the time, I think he thought that they were somewhat relevant to what we were talking about, even though 5 or 6 of us, one after another, throughout, 5, 10, 15-minute intervals, would ask him poignant questions. Can you elaborate on this? Can you explain this, that, the other thing? Oh, yeah, sure. And then dove into the weeds on some theoretical horse shit that nobody understands, right? That's been going on for at least 2.5, 3 hours.
Oh, my God. You got it. You're fucking kidding me.
Nah, man.
Moderators, I'm going to get in trouble for this.
No,
I know I am.
tried, Huey. I tried
We're gonna let it slide.
I let him. He went through everything with Gemsy. He posted his citations. I read them. I made notes, and I went back and tried to address from the very beginning that the horizon being the thermodynamic barrier, then his bubbles, and all of this stuff. We have addressed it with him. It just goes in circles, and I pretty much got shut down by others. So I jumped out.
Why are you guys giving your complaints to QE like he's your daddy or something?
No, I'm not giving any complaints. You shut
It's
me down.
Uncle Gemsy. It's Uncle.
You shut me down,
Get it?
Gemsy. And
He's
that's pure and simple, man.
grumpy
Very
grandpa.
pure and simple, Gemsy. But at the end of the day, the conversation started because quantum eraser was proven wrong because the horizon is a thermodynamic barrier.
Don't say Gemsy, AJ. Say apocryphon. He spoke first to Apoc, then to me. So don't say Gemsy only. He spoke more to Apoc, so throw Apoc under the bus too, not just me.
Yes. I have been talking to him for a long time.
Yeah. Blame Apoc.
Cappuccino?
I'll take the blame.
No. All I said was I went back to the beginning, from the very beginning of his citations. I wanted to step through them all, but I just kept getting interrupted by everybody else saying, don't throw out this, don't throw out that, whatever. Yeah, it's all good. And I said, okay, I'm out at this point.
But I do want to remind the room that the whole time I kept reminding him everything he was speaking about is a mathematical formula, theory, ideology. At the end of the day, that's all I kept telling him.
He doesn't have formulas. He doesn't have any scientific theories. He's idiot savant. Subtract the savant part. Okay.
Well, I went to the observations, but the conclusions were in error, like I said many times. Because the observations are one thing, but whatever they're writing in paper and doing whatever math and coming to certain conclusions, that's what I was disagreeing with. But yeah, there is observations about certain phenomena. That's it. That's about it.
Wait, who are you guys talking about?
Two and a half hours?
Newt.
I'm glad I missed it.
Newt. Who the fuck is that guy?
No, but QE, don't forget, this guy's got 4 degrees, bro. 4 degrees, man. He's got to be right.
Got 4
degrees. Question for you, fine gentlemen, if I may.
Yes.
Well, we were in the middle of a conversation, but okay.
Thank you. With the current situation in America, do you think it's going to actually increase a lot of people to start questioning things more critically and thus actually draw people more towards the community of Flat Earth? Or do you think that it's likely to have no impact? Do you know what I mean? I think it's going to
get worse positively. No? Nah,
because people are going to start to question things as they usually should. And the flat Earth community, you can set your watch by it, are the people that will force you to question the things that you can't really prove. Because let's be honest, you can't.
No, I think you're gonna need God to come down from heaven and wake up everybody. I think people are just gonna keep falling for the BS and the scams and the fraud.
Who's not proving things?
The globies are not proving anything.
Yep.
What I'm saying is that you can set your watch by the flat Earth community to say, question these things. You haven't questioned it properly. You haven't seen it yourself. I've seen you guys do it, and no one can give you a good enough answer. So do you think that?
No, we're just entertaining them. There's no questions left. The question
it's over
in 2016.
Oh, facts, bro.
Why 2016? What's the relevance?
That's when I got here.
All right, very good.
What do you mean?
Done.
No, well, very good. No. When I got here, it was over. The science part of it was over.
Okay.
And then the proofs started coming out one by one. I had 3 proofs of flat Earth within the first week that they still can't overcome.
I agree.
So there are no questions. Who are we? Hold on. Just relax.
I'm agreeing with you.
Just relax. You're talking vague generalities about groups of strangers. Can you get specific?
Yeah, you.
No, please don't.
Specifically. You specifically. I agree with you. With what you're saying.
Yeah, so.
There you go.
There we go.
But do you think that it will increase the number of people that are searching it out? Despite the fact that it's done, there are no questions. People are still searching it out. Do you think it will increase?
That's true. And?
Do you think it will increase the number of people, or do you think it will have no impact?
I don't know.
Why do you care so much?
I care about your guys' opinion.
The flow only goes one direction, right? What do they say about putting the toothpaste back in the tube? Like, it only comes out one way. So people are only waking up towards this direction. Nobody's going back to the globe. So
I tried.
It's raid and stuff like that doesn't really matter. Go ahead.
I tried to do that.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
At one time, by the way, I tried to put
the toothpaste back in. Was that must have been a mess?
I tried to create like a little vacuum in it and then suck it back in because too much came out one time, and I'm like,
even if you do, it's not going to come out looking nice,
bro. Yeah, just relax.
Fucking relax, dude.
I'm relaxed, man.
What the fuck? Did the middle of my sentence interrupt the beginning of yours?
Sounds like.
Wait, hang on. Let me think about that one.
No, don't hang on.
Yes. No, it didn't.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know what the right answer is.
It doesn't matter the flow or how quickly people are going to wake up. They're going to wake up only to this direction, and its rate. We don't really care, dude. So, who cares?
That's interesting. That is. Because I believe you guys. I believe you genuinely don't care about like the number of people that join. It's like this isn't supposed to be a club where we want to get as many
I'd rather
likes as
talk
possible.
to Newt than talking about this BS.
Yeah.
Did you call me a penis?
Whoa.
You call me?
That's what it sounded like. I thought you said I'd rather talk to Newt than talk to this penis.
Is that what you have in your mind? Penises?
Oh my.
Well, now I do.
No.
First thing no. You spoke about it.
Hey, yo.
No more. No, none of that. You guys really are funny sometimes. Like, you should do more of this funny stuff.
Facts. Wait, so should we talk to Newt or?
No.
Oh, Lord, here we go. Come on, Kiwi. The wolf pups are hungry, man.
No, I'm not listening to that shit. I'll fucking leave.
Don't leave, Kiwi.
I'm not listening to that
Hey, Kiwi, you missed it. Earlier, Grid was in here. A full-on evolution.
Lord.
And we were like, bro, we want you to talk to Kiwi, but you weren't here.
Sorry about that.
Oh,
Yeah. It
brother.
would have been perfect. It would have been perfect.
Why? You want to see him just eviscerated?
Yes, yes, dude. We were talking about it. We're like, dude, he'll destroy you. Like,
Tag,
well,
dude.
most anybody that goes against evolution destroys the evolutionists always.
Nah,
Is that their new shit?
that's not the case. That's not.
So
the
instead
case.
of
That's
instead
not
of
the case.
defending,
It's not the case. That's bullshit.
Every debate I've seen from that you have this evolutionist, I've always seen them get wrecked because there's a lot of things they can't. There's too many holes in their story
oh my,
Story. What story?
of evolution.
Evolution. What's that?
Exactly.
Oh, we got you there.
Exactly. That's the point.
Amoeba fish monkey people.
That's why they get destroyed.
What did you call them?
There's
People, fish, monkey people.
Somebody say British monkey people? Did somebody
Yeah,
say
it sounded like some sort of password or something. You have to say it like really
Amoeba
quickly to get
fish
into.
Hey, what's Brit's new name so I could tag him to come over here? What's his new name?
do not
No,
stop right now.
I'm trying to
Tag him.
I'm Don King in this bitch. Come on, I'm trying to get him over.
Tag him and tag him.
We are not doing that.
Tag
Creation
him
Bear?
and bag him.
Creation.
This guy always talking about balls of water.
Holy shit! You can't get a word in here edgewise. Creation
I know
Bear.
it's British. I know the British. The British have come with their red
Bro,
pen.
geeks, yo, dude, shut the fuck up, dude.
I'm just very excited.
So
We're trying to do a thing right now. Go ahead. What's up?
a Creation Bear. Hello.
Yeah, I hear you, Kiwi. What's up?
Sounds like you know this gentleman Apocryphon's talking about. Is that correct?
Is Brit?
Yeah, this Brit, this freaking
You know
loser. I'll leave now, bro.
What did you call me? What did you call me?
Not you, dude. You need to go on mute. You need to go on mute right now.
Quantum, you know who it is, and you're not gonna want to talk to him. You know who it is.
Yeah. Hell no.
I don't think I do.
Yes, you do. It's Britain.
You know who Brit is, QE? He has a new name now, but he always changes his name.
They changed their names around, but it's the same goofy dude.
Once Kiwi hears his voice, it's gonna be no. Just put him on mute.
Really? What was his old name?
Britnat.
Yeah, Britnat.
Brit. It doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, well, he changes the name a lot.
So, all right.
He's a loser, bro. I would rather talk to anyone else.
Newt is way more interesting.
I'm right here. No, I'm joking.
Not you.
Well, Newt was in the room for 2 hours, but he was actually wanting to speak to QE. So I don't know whether that's going to happen or not. But
Hey, AJ, what's his new name? He has a new name now. What was it?
It's like it's some weird shit. Room alien or some weirdo shit. I don't know, bro. They just changed their names. They get cooked, and they go make a sock account and change the name.
Word, bro.
Word,
Who is this guy? Dude, pop this guy on mute, dude.
Word, yo.
Heard from Miggy.
I was just thinking that earlier, bro. Like, what happened to fucking Miggy, bro? Like, I haven't seen him in a long time.
Hey, man, let Miggy cook, bro. He's working.
Yeah, let me cook. Yo, bro. California, dude. What?
Hey, whoever that is, pop that fucking weirdo on mute. Whoever's doing
Who is that guy? Is that Tupac?
What? There's a Tupac here? What? I thought he died.
Geeks, what type of time are you on right now, Geeks, bro? What the heck? He's on some weirdo time tonight, man. Let's get some control of the panel here, QE.
I'm not a mod.
All right, we're gonna keep cooking. What's next? What, should we just pop Newt off mute or what?
No.
Why? What do he do?
Let
him cook.
He was, according to everyone in here, he was talking in here for over 2.5 hours about fucking nothing.
Yikes.
Dude.
Yikes. I guess I just joined late.
Yeah, you missed it, Creation Bear. You did.
Yeah, you guys were talking yo shit right when I joined. Everyone's talking shit about Newt. Like, all right.
See, CB, I
You can
dare
change
you.
his name to Loot.
Well, because he started going into 9/11 shit, and I love that fucking topic because
I do not want to hear that.
Yeah.
What's up, Mike? What were you trying to say?
CB, I dare you to go back in the live stream. Just give yourself 5 minutes, okay?
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good.
Oh no,
He only got good when me and Aprokafam spoke to him.
that's cat, bro.
Yeah, all like 30 seconds of it in 2.5 hours.
AJ brought him back to the ground and to reality, but we were kind of trying to speak in a barrier between those 2 points, the horizon and the layers above, and how the light is observed through a prism and it looks uniform.
What? By the way, which one's pink?
Oh my.
That's
Which
not
one's
oh
pink?
my. Light going through a prism. Oh, you're a brother. You wouldn't understand this, right?
That's racist.
That's not racist, man. You don't understand Pink Floyd.
Oh yeah. Facts.
So there you go.
Doing the pink one in the stink? What?
I left my Guns N' Roses shirt at home, dude. Sorry.
It's not Guns N' Roses. Pink Floyd is definitely not Guns N' Roses, dude. Jesus.
Oh man.
Roger Waters, bitch.
Roger,
Too good.
We got Jones in here. He's made some claims out there in chat. If you want to look at those at 59
Jones.
minutes after the hour, and he's in here.
You're tarnishing a good. His name is Jones.
Yeah, he's a basketball Jones. So level isn't synonymous with flag. That's deep. Refraction does exist. Inertial frames do exist. The moon doesn't self-illuminate. The scientific method isn't begging the question. And the question, globe versus flat, is a scientific question. There you go. That's what this claims right there.
Let's go.
If you
Right on the table there.
employ some, like, I don't know, 5th grade reading level, you could maybe
Here we
tell that was a question and those weren't claims. Right? Because of the context.
Why don't you
within...
put a fucking question mark on the end of them?
I did. Do you want a screenshot, buddy?
No, I'm looking at them right now. Well, you put a question down at the fucking bottom.
Right, to encapsulate all of them.
Oh,
Listen, I don't want to dunk on you too hard.
So you're on your own convention, right?
Listen, it's okay. You're clearly
so you're
drunk.
on your own convention, right, dumbass?
That's improper punctuation, sir.
Yeah. Duh.
NVM QE got you.
NVM
so just to be
QE
clear,
guy.
lads, what he's claiming is the opposite of what I'm saying. So he is saying level is synonymous with flat. Refraction doesn't exist.
Yeah, level is synonymous with flat. What? Not? No, you said level isn't synonymous with flag.
Oh, got him. Yeah, that was a typo. He got me.
All right.
Got him.
So,
Good.
okay, level isn't synonymous with flat. Okay, prove your point.
Well, there you go, Lats.
Huh? There you go, Lats.
I'll catch you up to speed, Quantum. Clearly, you're a little
You
behind, so I'll
couldn't
just
catch
you up.
Little Miss Muppet up.
Yeah, no worries. I'll catch you up.
You dumbass.
Yeah, so just to be clear, what Lats was saying was the opposite of those claims.
So claim, number one, support.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of that.
Right?
Hello? Am I cutting out?
Yeah, you are. Support your first claim, dumbass.
Because, and
my God.
With, and because why, even though.
Oh, man.
I love it.
What the fuck is your problem?
I love it.
Bro.
Okay, I'll go ahead and debunk it. Well, I'll debunk the first one. Okay? Well, that's really fucking easy just to find the damn thing.
Level is synonymous
there
with
we
flat,
go.
by the way.
So, at 3 minutes after the hour from dictionary.com, level, having no part higher than another, having a flat or even surface. Sounds like they're synonymous. Level, to make a surface level, even or flat. From Cambridge Dictionary. Level, not rising or falling or higher on one side, but even in all directions, horizontal or flat. You dumbass. Level, to make a surface flat. Sounds like they're synonymous to me.
Absolutely. That's what we do in the field. That's what it means. Hands down.
So, number one's debunked. Number two, refraction does exist. I never said it didn't exist. I said refraction does not exist in the fairy tale Atmo. That's easy to prove. Refraction, Snell's law states that light is a wave. Light's not a fucking wave. Oh, he deafened himself. He stuck his fingers in his ear.
Classic. I just want to point out.
Classic.
I just want to point out that a slope can be flat, but not fucking level.
Ooh.
Those guys that have never fucking built a thing in their fucking life, they don't understand what level is.
Wait, so he server deafened himself, or
Yeah, he punished himself. You know, have you ever had I used to have a cousin that used to put himself in the corner. When he knew he was in trouble, he'd put himself in the corner. The funniest shit ever, bro.
Well, we got a problem. You said a slope is flat. No, it's not.
No. It could be flat.
No, it can't.
But not level.
But it's not level.
No, shut up. A slope can never be flat. A slope is straight.
Correct.
But you can have a straight line, but that straight line doesn't have to be level. That's the correct verbiage.
No, Kiwi, listen to me. What I'm saying is if you take a flat horizontal table and you tilt it, it's still flat.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That's not flat. You got one part higher than the other. Shut up. You got.
So you're saying flat doesn't mean okay? I hear what you're saying.
Shut up. Who are you? Red's Rhetoric?
Come on now.
He did that same shit to a flat earther in 2016.
What?
Same fucking shit. He had this woman put up like a frame, and like a book frame, and I think I still got it, man. I'll have to go searching for it. And he said, okay, the surface of this frame, or what the fuck did he do? He said the surface is flat, right? You know, you got a bookcase and you got all the levels on it, right? And then what he did, he had the woman take the screws out of it and then tilt it down and said, it's still level. No, the surface is flat. The orientation is sloped. It's dumb fuck. So that's what you just did to me.
I agree with you, but I'm just saying in the terms of what this position as itself, like a physical portion of it, it still can technically be. That's what I said. If you tilt a table, it's still technically flat. But I agree with you. It's not level. Yes, because once you add a slope to it, it's no longer level. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I agree. I'm getting a cigarette and a beer. I'll be right back.
What the heck? All right, no problem.
Yeah, I'm about 18 in right now. I'm feeling good. Let me be.
Golly. All right.
Let me see if I can find that shit. I'm going to find that motherfucker.
The Red's Rhetoric thing?
Yeah, oh, yeah. I
all right.
Screenshotted that sumbitch.
Sounds good.
Apoc, did you say 18 beers or 18 cigarettes?
18 cigs. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. He's going to say yes, Mike. He's going to say yes to both.
Probably yes to both, because that's for the whole pack. And I got 18 in me.
Golly, dude.
No wonder you did not condone. No wonder you could put up with Newt.
For real. Wait, let me cook Newt, dude. Let me cook this guy. Let me get my pound of flesh, as Mickey would say.
No, not on my
Is it that bad? Is it that bad? Is it that bad?
Yeah.
CB, just go shadow box against the YouTube stream.
Shadow box, he said. Oh, God damn. I feel like he's been here before, right? Newt, I've seen that name before. What was he saying, dude? What was he saying? Like, what was so bad?
We don't want. We can move on. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. I got you.
What was he saying? What was he saying for 3 hours? I don't fucking think so.
Let's say Newt is a perfect example of the Jesse Lee Peterson quote. You know, you said a lot of words but have no meaning.
Oh yeah. You said a whole truckload of words that had no meaning.
You know, it's funny. I was looking through the GIF or the GIFs, whatever. On
They're not GIFs. It's not peanut butter.
Sorry, I'm not American. I wouldn't know. But yeah, I was looking through those for that Jesse Lee Peterson thing, but it doesn't exist. So
yeah, it's on the soundboard, dude. I think you I'll just send it to you off the soundboard. It's brilliant. You know what's amazing? He just said a whole truckload of words that had no meaning. Brilliant. So he was just straight Yappuccino. Got it. Incredible, bro. Is there no one else? Where's all the globe champions at?
Meanwhile, sounding like he just shot up heroin or something.
Yikes.
It's bad, man.
I actually don't know what that sounds like, but that sounds bad.